What's going on, guys? Today, as you can see, we're going for a little bit less reps this time. So my last pull-up session, they've been going pretty well, to be completely honest. But if you haven't been looking in the comment section, there's been a little bit of negativity going around in the last 900 pull-ups I did in an hour. And to be completely honest, I think a lot of it is just hate to be completely honest. But that's what happens if you're doing something that people know they can't do, is they decide to get a little negative, try to bring you down to their level. But what I will say is, looking at that, it's like I can see how people want to nitpick they could. So what I'm going to do is, like, even though my reps are passable from Guinness standards, I don't want to leave it up to any sort of interpretation, even though it's like not the same standard as a lot of current world record holders. I am going to try to make a little bit of form tweak. I'm making two form tweaks, actually. So one, I'm going to make like that lockout as undeniable as possible, instead of like just kind of hitting that straight and then just going back up. I'll make it even more obvious. And then two, what I'm also going to do is I'm widening my grip. So that's why I'm going for less reps today, because as you guys know, if you're watching my streams, I typically grab here. I'm going to be grabbing more like here. So we're going to be getting a lot, it's going to be a lot different. I practiced a little yesterday, and just from that practice a little yesterday, I'm a little sore. So to be honest, the 840, if I hit that, I'm going to be happy, even though it's not really overly close to my PR. But it's the first time we're really doing this. We're going to try to stick to it. We're at really strict form today, and I'll probably be practicing this for a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a setback for now as far as reps go, but I think in the long term it's going to pay off. But yeah, so with that being said, as you guys can tell, I'm watching a Call of Duty tournament in the background. But yeah, so with that being said, let's get my music going, and we're going to hit it.
You've reached that 100-point mark, surge over the 40 cities out. Let's step aside and go to listening with Vancouver.
One second, guys. Are we good? Camera? Camera's good. Okay, get my music on.
Setting up the proper plays, even if you're thinking that you're looking for one, knowing right now everyone is already accounted for. They just have such a great teamwork aspect in this mode. And for a map they usually don't find a lot of success on, they're doing everything that they need to correctly. It's about 140. They are, you're going to see players like Insight start to top off. He's on 6 in a row. Good time here at E2. Here's something chance here. Essentially fights your way back on it. Insight starting to heat on up On 6 in a row, has both weapons for the occasion, but he knows he's going to be outnumbered. The finesse is all you are looking for.
50. I got thrown off because my dog was running up on me. Needs to get out the time.
Joe trying to pitch, but now he's the last one standing. Finds himself almost after the third, but not going to happen in Vancouver. Our Gould was still 30 seconds to fight for a 3. You see the difference. If you're Kleenex, you gotta play your life. This is all about saving the game right now if you're Kleenex. Oh, he's just gonna try to hold this from inside top. Here comes up from the front, but it's not just fully gonna get there. Kleenex taken down. Vancouver's gonna win rotation, and they are trying as quickly as humanly possible to get back for a reactivation. Everybody's turning to a 3v3 at this keyboard. This is still timed over Vancouver. Pushes it out. Finding himself another working this from the front. Doing what he can. Couple of exit Neptune is now low. But now Steve's got the help, and Neptune moves the one from the back door. This may be it. The pitch is here for Moose at the same time, and Neptune gets his third. Seconds, Mercury's not gonna get there. It's a 100-point club. Map number 4 will serve to make it to the grand finals and a chance to one-up the performance from Major 2. Unreal. Skyline HD played by Vancouver there. Here in Toronto, you are so happy to get to that control because you're not finding opening for these break attempts. You're just consistently going to be outnumbered, and that's where Vancouver always plays it in straight. Is their advantage.
Definitely feels different.
We traded out. Always, we're going to have the last man standing. The hard point difference is here. Deciding. Just when things get busy, the Swans in control of Surge. They were able to rotate for the W. Now they got their rematch versus LAT again. But what a typical performance from the Toronto Ultra. And just a respectable round of applause for Hercules. One of the most stunning rookie debuts automation. Overall individual performances on the weekend, playing with guys that you didn't really play with at all challengers. It's unbelievable. That's a heck of a debut for Hercules, and that's not the last time we'll hear from him. But now the question starts to go over Vancouver, because this is the same result, at least by map count and opponent win, based on what they did in Major 2. You lost the base of their challenges. They were drained. They got 4-0-5. So now, how do you get your experience in Major 2, take a breath, and actually be competitive in this grand final draft this time versus Steve's? Because they've been there already. They understand what it's like to get smacked up on the main stage in the grand final. You go to those runs and cruises to prepare yourself for the next time that you get there. Obviously, you go again to a game number 5 versus LT. You fall short, but Paul Askus, Steve's find themselves at the advantage when it comes to what they want to take for control to get the grand final. But for now, we go to the nest to give ourselves set up for the race.
The rematch is on, everybody. Queen the Beach. I don't sit down. We're down one side now. And we talked a little bit about why Vancouver certain Taylor role this time around. Yeah, it's strong. Yeah, I mean, it's still.
That's a couple of skylines now that we see them just exploit
You know, they have players who can take over. Like Nash just has a generational map. In this map 4, map 1, it's map 2 and 4. You know, like this team just plays such good college.
I think it's why Joe was surprised we didn't see this map 4 last series. They do it again. Their system is incredible. It's amazing to watch. I thought this was all sort of like their wall. They're in into. They made crazy about having a villain, but now you're playing the big boys.
I saw a comment. Is it accurate? Did Dashing push Optic to get rid of Rainbow Redding?
I don't think
Is that when Surge turned around?
All these players, the ceiling is so high as far as like maybe a pop-off potential is, but also like all of them are just so fundamentally sound. So you know that majority of the time they're going to make the right play. Now can you get results like that with players that are having pop-off?
We had 3 straight game 5s. Unfortunately, only in game 4 in this one, but it did deliver the best hard one. Let's revisit it. It's our scuff play.
What's even more real about this is a team hero comes in for a side of Vancouver Surge, right? And then you got Neptune, and he falls down into bottom ball, and it's just trying to get a couple of damage and waiting for his teammates to make this push run ultra. What's another impressive thing about this is they're an unreal P1 team when it comes to ball. The pressure from the top side is always from Neptune, and then of course it's going to be that single second that Nash is able to get from that smile.
No, we already broke this down in the game, Brett.
Yeah.
You know, incredible energy. I just want to say, like, towards the end of the year, when the top two really start to master the game, we get these matches so fun to watch. And on both sides, when you go to listen to these teams, communication is so good. But honestly, they could have gone either way.
Honestly, it was fun to watch that. They have casting a lot of those, and they're insane. But I always like watch the backs. And it's so much of the commentator, like just sitting there watching, it was like way more enjoyable in some ways. Like the game felt a lot slower. Is that?
Yeah, we've had a lot of them per se, but there's not that many.
To a 3rd place finish. Toronto Ultra had to be proud of this, but it is Vancouver Surge. It's LA Fuse. After seeing that first round upset, everyone knew Vancouver was dangerous. Are they a threat though in the rematch? The previous series went to a game 5, and at the half they're up 2-0.
This is where you would think with Brad, what Ray said, like, into the summer. I think things are better right now. I think they might run through them. But I'm hoping, hey, that's something last time you got there, you're going to get a better performance in Surge. They can't win this.
I just going back to like the series that they had, and it's like minor 2, they go all the way through this. Right? The thing about series you just had, it's a reverse sweep on game 5. Right? So
on the beach in this upcoming matchup, which means you have to leave your chair. But before you go, can you please tell me who wins Major 3? What is our final score? The best of 7 coming up next. It's LA Fuse, Vancouver Surge.
I think Fuse are 4-1.
Really?
Why? I don't know. I just kind of feel it like it's just similar to last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching so far. We have one more match to go. It's the best of 7 for the Miami Trophy. We'll hold it at the end of the night. Stay tuned to find out. Surge taking on Dan Ghost on the other beach.
Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Upgrade your game with the Scum, the official.
Everything matters. What you focus on the night before, how you slept, what you ate. Players gather in the arena, ready to go toe to toe, fueled by dedication, passion, and love for the sport. The mind has to be focused, clear, locked in. Any line of variable can be the difference between winning and if you want to be remembered here, then believe. Scott has been a proud and passionate supporter of Call of Duty Esports for 14 years and enables you to play like a pro.
I was cyber. I was like right sex cyber.
Number one, I'm leaning towards the top. Oh, Joe, I think we have a gift for you. Oh, it's early Christmas.
I just got a call for Christmas. Yes, I know that.
See you for
It's a brand new moment. Yeah. They really had that outside out. Yeah, you saw a lot of time because you know what Hydra is capable of. Right head goes on to the inside, skies across that line to second, now Sid left here, 1v2.
I don't know why.
Can we play real quick?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Boca Raton, Florida. Host major the animals fantastic, but the Call of Duty has been the best we've seen all year. We had a big bang to open things up at Major 1. Major 2 is kind of quiet. It's time to get rowdy once again down here in Florida. Welcome in everybody. We have high home ship alongside Rosalie and Nameless. And I want to start with you, Ship. You just cast the show to team.
So many game-saving moments. Neptune consistent from start to finish. This team's looking really polished. Now it's time for the talk to take to the stage. stage. I think that's going to fuel this Vancouver team to not burn out the mid to last time.
Originally, it's been a party week. We are on day 4 of it, and there's been a lot of good. There's been a lot of bad.
What have been some of your favorite moments so far?
So my favorite moments has to be the Toronto run.
We have a brand new session of burger and fries, and we have been cooking things up here in Florida. Let's show them the first clip.
We've had a lot of fry clips, but we've had some burger clips as well. Let's start off with a fry though. I got
Who's this guy?
and their run just absolutely insane. Hercules, well, eats down. I mean,
Will you answer it first? Carolina?
that's not a good job. Hercules, I mean, look, y'all.
Change is gonna fix that team
There's
right
no
now.
top eight right now.
We've got a lot to talk about. Remember, the qualifier kicks up again on Friday. That's 4 days from now. Which, let's take a look here at Toronto, the vehicle, the trophy. You thought you were safe coming in with some fries. A bit of a surprise to open things up. Vancouver Surge matching up against the 3-time land champions. Looking for the 4th beat. Vancouver says no. A boots in their friends. Right.
This guy's been unreal. It's so funny. We went the opposite issue as we talked about Carolina.
Take some confidence. You just all stand up and get absolutely hype. And look, you got
Do you want to set Texas sticky in?
That's,
Yeah, put it on your shoes. That ain't the good thing kind.
I mean, goodness gracious.
You're on teammate, but
He's had some bad.
You get a couple of them. That's I should not believe it from this
What does
production.
that go? That means your ankle in my line of sight.
I'm not smart. I'm
This team in Miami, everything's getting the job. They hit our final fry. We have one more burger voted up. It is the Alabama Hotel. Meaningless, no first football skills. We got one more. Load them up.
I know it like they
That beach ball is Vancouver Surge. Hit it, they win.
You're crazy. Oh my God, it's hit Allie's mom. I'm so sorry. Not really.
And you have saved me so many times, I'm going to move us along. You know we have an event coming up in just a month. It's called the 4th week of May, and we could all see your face there. All you got to do is buy a ticket. Where do you get it? Internet.com/Dallas/CDL, and guess what? You do it today.
Gassing out already. That's not good.
Is a time you gotta go.
Yeah, you have a double shot of this.
He did that, and he also sang that song twice back to back.
Sometimes you just gotta hit the repeat. So this one here, Vancouver Surge looking for the rematch against LADs as they're looking for the repeat victory. Al, if you look at the numbers, both teams are safe for champs right now. You're playing
for the big win. They got kind of embarrassed in that one grand final, and now like you sit here like you're talking me into a final again. Who's gonna tell them? Because they're sitting across the stage.
Now, some of our players out of the restroom, they are gearing up on the stage, which means we need to move on to our bracket. Here is how we got to this grand final. It started back on Thursday, our winners bracket. That's our After that, they met up against Miami. When you watch these guys on stage in our winners bracket, though, what has made the D's so dangerous?
I mean, Dave just did not a slow start like they did at the last game. I mean, that was the biggest difference. Like they steamrolled Carolina and then into the Miami series. We were wondering, like, was that even the same Miami that we saw in the online coaching in the ball like in all three games. You then again, I think you just look at what happened earlier today, that first final. You started down 0-2, you come back after the break, and you just absolutely take control. And not just because of the vote, but just from then on out, it was just sort of all these through and through until we got that 5. Very back and forth, and that resiliency, that test, that veterancy comes through. A massive edge. It's the smallest things that matter. When you get down to the final matches on a Sunday, and you know, for LADs, it's just like, will they rise to the occasion actually close out?
3-0 against Royal Ravens in the opening round, a 3-0 against the Heretics, but it was Surge who took the first 2 maps against them in that winner's final. What was most impressive for me is that reverse sweep, and you look across the dominant 6-1, hardpoint for me.
I think the biggest thing for LAFC is that they haven't really tested series for us against Surge, so put them in uncomfortable situations. And we saw players like Envoy get a lot out of that. We saw Hydra get a lot out of that. So hopefully we're in for a line.
Can we talk a little bit about what's up for grabs if you're an LA Thieves fan? Dan Gosey does not have a ring right now. And is it time that he gets his first major?
Yeah, it feels like it's time, right? And even when we had him here in the interview, he was just so locked, and he knows how dangerous the Surge are. When we talk about historicals and how many times they've played each other, it's been Thieves every time that's come out with the win. But he still said that, like, Surge is almost.
And while it's year 3 for Dan Gosey in back-to-back years, it's month 3 for Neptune on the other side. Let's take a look at Vancouver Surge and the young stars that they are hoping to lift the trophy at the end of the night. You look at that guy, 0-4, he calls himself a pit bull. He has shown that tenacity throughout the tournament. The explosions still going off.
I mean, they all have their moments. You say consistently across the board. I'll say Neptune, but one I really want to shout out has to be Nasty. He's
Okay.
a 1.29 right now, hardpoint, leading his team, and that is a player that I feel like has been an unsung hero in this squad, and not only that, underrated across the board for the past 2 years. So, Vancouver Surge for Nasty is running away now. This week it's been unreal. But it's actually been hardpoint. Control's been their struggle, and that's where they could fall short in this series versus LA Thieves. But as long as they stay on top of their response and their SMDs, they can do it in hard.
Do not expect a clean win. They've gone to at least 4 games in all the best of 5s and the 3
Come on.
games at the game 5 against the Thieves.
Taking 2 hard points, and as Ali mentioned, it's really the Surge destroy and the controls in this particular series that gets away from them, right? So that is the focus. You're able to take control. You have a great chance because our point, you had so much success against the LA Thieves.
Jim, it's time to talk.
Sure.
We know it now.
Okay. You want to pick the red team? You know, talk to one of the other teams. Has provided great entries, he's provided great first one, search and destroy, and how many ground-saving plays did he make in that last series that we just saw? He has been so critical for Surge. I'm looking forward to kind of keeping him in the mix, even though he may not be listed right here.
And we had Easy Mac help us come up with some of these names as well, and he said Dan Gosey is very much in line alongside Scrap. In Miami.
Yeah, I'm going to have a big out of left field of Booza, in my opinion, on the side of that. That being said, like his Surge, 1.7 game of taking over multiple times, specifically on the dealership. when I think about this series of this right now, whoever turns up in this finals, right? It's very much open on both sides.
Let's see all Game 3, will we see it twice with protocol on number 6?
That's amazing fan from the side of Vancouver Surge to get red card out of here because they're happy to take you on literally any hard play match, and their biggest struggle is going to be that red card. So I would love this play out right now for the side of Surge. To the side of all they struggle with the other Surge to destroy. I don't like that.
Time for your shelf pickups. Let's lock them in on 1. Thieves. I said Dan Nosey is getting his trophy. He did it in the winners bracket after that reverse sweep. I don't see the problem with that.
It's so tough because Thieves have such an advantage being able to essentially determine what the controls are going to be. And with a Vancouver team that does look solid across all 3 decks at times, I'm leaning towards Thieves and getting it done in 6.
Alec, catch up time.
Oh my god.
Final for LA Thieves.
Crowd, do I go for LA? Okay. Do I go for Surge? Oh, that was so 50-50. I'm gonna go LA Thieves. Dan Nosey gets his first tip.
I got LA Thieves saving.
Come on.
So far this tournament, they get it done.
Are we wrong? Let us know on Twitter because it's time to get this party started. It's the
All right,
grand of Major 3.
So that's it as far as 14-minute goes. Target 306 to get 780. I think I'll just go for it.
With one goal to hoist this trophy and become champions. But now just 2 teams remain. They're gonna have to handle the heat outside and inside to be able to do this one. Now, Florida, let me answer this real quickly. Are you guys
My shoulder's kind of hurting.
started? Get ready for the first team coming to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Vancouver! Neptune, looking to seize the moment and get that first win of the season. The Vancouver Surge are here to play.
Oh man, they got that swag and that confidence. It's grand final side. And Neptune, one of the best mid-season pickups of all time in CDL history, looking to make a statement and potentially grab that MVP. It would be this entire roster's first championship. Truly a special moment. Can they get over the hump? They got to go to the
Get ready for the Thieves.
this. First, it was the search and destroy that wasn't there. Then it was situations that they hadn't been put in before, and now it feels like the road is golden ahead. Matchup that they dominate, and they cannot get overconfident here. It's looking like it's gonna be a thief win, guys, but they gotta do it now.
Now is not the time to be overconfident. You gotta hit that flow state if you want to hoist this trophy. But Florida, one more time, help me set the stage ablaze. You guys ready to get the grand finals going? Final chance.
Heavyweights, true heavyweights, and not many halfway, the search and destroy about to go against each other.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic day so far, and we're expecting fireworks for the grand finals as well. They went to a game 5 when these two teams faced off earlier. We've had some man fighters at 350, 349 in the hardwood. It has been a gorgeous day of Call of Duty. Neither of those teams wants that. These teams walk a 4-0. They are out.
Two teams who have
Shoulders acting up.
more than just a game. Choice words across the board.
And we're behind already. We're not pushing that.
Chance here for Surge to take down the teams. We said it before, again, not easy to beat the same team. Even
Yeah.
but for the teams again, it does feel like that shit feels like
Well, that was humbling.
very, very
But we'll get used to it.
Talk of the town, the trash talk has come back
Um,
players this
Yeah, we'll get used to it.
They weren't quiet about it. They said Vancouver.
It's what it is. New form's gonna feel weird, but I'll take time. But appreciate y'all for showing up. Catch you next one. Peace.